Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk about, are you motivated? Are you being progressive in your journey?
Greetings! This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
So, are you motivated to experience life? To experience your game in a more significant way? Or are you simply on autopilot, just kind of coasting through life, doing what has been programmed into your script, making choices that don't stretch you or challenge you or that really create change in your experience? Comfort zones are great. They're comfortable. But when you become too comfortable, then growth stagnates and stops happening because you are doing the same thing over and over and over again. And you have to change something up in order to experience and create change and growth in your experience. Now, are you lacking motivation because you are fearful of choosing something that is outside of your comfort zone, or fear of the unknown? Fear is something in your mental mindset, and you need to examine that aspect of your subconscious as to what it is that you fear and why it is that you are choosing to avoid change. Change is inevitable. Every day you change. Events come into your game, and the way you think about them creates change in you. You make choices that creates change in your future choices, what is offered to you because of a choice that you make today. What is it? Can you search this thing out in your subconscious as to what it is that is holding you back from what you really want to experience? Are you fully committed to the journey? Or are you just I'll give it a try, and if I don't see immediate results, well, then I'm done. Well, if that's your attitude, then you really are done. Once you start this journey, it's a lifestyle commitment. There is no turning back without totally sabotaging your source synergy cell. What motivates you? Does fear motivate you? Well, fear shouldn't motivate you. Fear motivates you to stay in the same comfortable condition, same comfortable mindset, determining to be unaware of the game and ignoring the cost or direction that your choices will take you. This game is all about your mindset. Your mind and what you choose, the choices that you make, whether you make them intentionally or unintentionally, your choices form your game experience. And they either help you in your mindset or they hold you back. Know thyself. It is a mind game. It's a continual, constant, daily, every now day, examining your motives, why you do what you do, why you're thinking what you think, finding the hidden subconscious programming, and dealing with it. Now, there is no right, there is no wrong. There's just beneficial choices in your game experience of what you want to experience, whether you want to elevate yourself to a higher frequency, whether you want to unlock unlocks in this game that will only happen as your frequency rises, and knowing thyself. The only person really limiting you is you and your choices and your mindset. If you think you can't, well, you won't be able to, because that's a self-sabotaging thought. You are creating it to be so. Now, if you think you can, does that mean you automatically can? Well, do you really believe that you can? Do you have the abilities? Are you willing to work to get those abilities and talents that you need to make that thing come to fruition and creation in your game experience? Thinking you can is one thing. Being willing to put forth the work and effort that's required for that to manifest and come into fruition requires effort. It's not just going to happen because you think it will. There has to be intentional progression to get to that point, to create and have that thing come into full manifestation. They're all choices. And they all require you to get involved in the game and not just simply sit back on autopilot and coast through life. Now, can you do that? Sure. Most source players do that. They get into a script that they're given and they pick the easy, comfortable way and they remain in that script and stay asleep. That is not the most beneficial for any source player. You are the creators of your experience here, from what you think, from your mindset, from your subconscious programming, to how much you're willing to invest in your journey, how much subconscious work you're willing to do, to clear out the junk, to recognize the game for what it is. All choices. You really can do this. It is a mindset. And when you start seeing the game for what it is, and you start making the best choices for yourself in any given situation, you see how outcomes change and future doors open and frequency rises and your experience grows by boundless measures. You can do this. Now, if you find the work that I've done within the Matrix and the information that I share in these videos to be of benefit to you, then it benefits you to say thank you with a gift via PayPal. The link is in the description box below. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.